The episode starts with a dungeon break. What are you? A voice trembles through the void, barely clinging to courage, but the figure standing there doesn't answer. His glowing eyes cut through the shadows like blades. The air crackles, not with magic, but with dread. Yet again, the ones I seek are not here. He speaks slowly, each word laced with disappointment. The fragments of brilliant light, still hiding, elusive, cowardly. The figure soon noticed someone coming from behind. Yogamont approaches, cloaked in demonic mist. The figure he greets? Cold, ancient, Silid, the monarch of frost. Yogamont, I've come to inform you about the land in the east. Silid, with icy indifference. The small strip of land? You mean South Korea. That's where the Shadow Monarch resides. I believe that's your territory, isn't it? Yogamont doesn't flinch. The rulers have chosen to release their forces just south of that place. I'll be going there myself. Ominous silence follows. Then, Silid raises an eyebrow. And the Monarch of Shadows? What will you do if he intervenes? Yogamont smirks. As long as the architect holds to our agreement, there will be no problem. A pause. Then Yogamont adds something else, something that freezes even the air around them. It's been confirmed. The greatest fragment of brilliant light is there. Silid's face lights up, not with warmth, but wicked curiosity. How interesting, indeed. He turns slowly, like a predator catching the scent of prey. You came all this way just to tell me that? Suddenly, another voice cuts in from the side, sharp, aggressive. Are you talking about Korea? A new figure steps out of the mist. His aura? Dangerous. Silid smirks. What will you do about it, little man? Yogamont waves him off. We don't have time to entertain insects. Silid spins, laughing. Try and stop us if you can. The challenger doesn't hesitate. He charges, blades glowing, fury in his eyes. But it's no use. Silid raises a single hand. Boom! A wall of ice erupts from the ground, slamming into him mid-strike. The man is thrown back like a rag doll. Explosion, frost, silence. As the smoke clears, Silid walks through it, untouched. The wind howls behind him. The scene shifts to the S-rank gate Jinwoo had entered earlier. A heavy silence hangs in the air as a lone figure steps into the heart of enemy territory. One of the beasts rises to meet him, massive, armored, sneering. So, you're the bastard who's been killing my compatriots? His eyes narrow as he sizes Jinwoo up. I'll admit, I'm impressed. Someone so short, making it all the way here? He chuckles. And you speak our language. That's cute. He gestures to the woods. But this is where it ends. My men are already waiting. Come out, everyone! Silence. No movement. Nothing. His grin falters. Jinwoo finally speaks. Calm. Cold. Someone of short stature. He tilts his head. You're a funny guy. There was a loud thud. Something heavy hits the ground. It was a severed arm, then a head. Shadow soldiers begin to emerge from the tree line, dragging the bodies of the enemy's own ambushers. Dozens of them. Eyes glowing, blades dripping. Looks like there's nobody left. The enemy turns pale. What? What happened? You imbeciles! He roars, but it's too late. With a cold, bone-chilling voice, Jinwoo uttered one word. Begin. In an instant, like shadows unchained, his army surged forward. The ground trembled beneath the weight of their wrath. Steel, fang, and claw ripped through the battlefield, tearing apart everything in their path. The air exploded with a war cry, loud enough to shake the skies. One foolish beast dared to stand before Jinwoo himself. Big mistake. In less than a heartbeat, the creature was ripped into shreds by the razor claws of the shadow pandas. Chunks of flesh scattering like confetti in a hurricane. terror gripped the battlefield. This wasn't a fight. It was a slaughter. The enemy leader's eyes widened in horror as his warriors were butchered before his eyes. He tried to make a move, but it was too late. Baru struck, lightning fast. His claw tore the leader's arm clean off, blood spraying like ink across the stone. Before the beast could scream, Igris appeared behind him. With one clean slice, he severed the creature's thigh, dropping him to the ground like a felled tree. The beast roared in rage, but it was a hollow sound, a desperate bluff. The battle was already lost. A thunderous voice echoes, "Tusk has activated, hymn of giants." The earth quakes beneath them, trees sway from invisible pressure, then Tusk has activated, gravity acceleration. Bodies crash to the floor like dolls made of stone. They can't breathe, they can't move, and Jinwoo, he simply walks forward, each step slower than the last. "Now!" His voice is a whisper and a command. "Answer my questions. Cooperate, and this ends painlessly." But the enemy can't speak. The system, silent, cold, blocks any attempt to extract answers. Jinwoo stands over the crushed body of his enemy. He lowers his head, frustration in his breath. Nothing useful. The system interfered again. The air around him is heavy. Tusk's magic fades. The soldiers dissolve into shadows once more. But Jinwoo doesn't look defeated. He reaches into his inventory and pulls out a glowing key. "The key I got from the cursed loot box." His fingers tighten around it. "I hit level 100 during the Jeju Island raid. I've met all the requirements." On the key, glowing letters pulse with hidden meaning. The key to Kartanon Temple. Jinwoo stares at it. Memories flood his mind. Screams, blood, the endless despair of the double dungeon. "Even if I wanted to forget that place, I couldn't." His voice is low but firm. "The system is calling me back. Back to the place where it all started." He closes his eyes, a deep breath. "But I'm not the same hunter anymore." We see flashes, him defeating the Ant King, commanding legions, standing atop mountains of fallen beasts. If this was all planned from the beginning, if someone's waiting for me there, then wait for me. His eyes glow with power. The key burns in his hand. "I'll be coming for you soon." Scene shift, deep within the Kartanon Temple. A figure sits in the darkness, smirking, waiting. The scene shifts to Jinho's office. These damn trolls. Jinho's eyes narrow. You can't throw hate on Jinwoo and go unpunished, he thinks. His fingers fly across the keyboard. Ruthless. Crying after getting sued won't help you. Another one bites the dust. I dealt with another group, Hyung-nim. He leans back with a tired but satisfied smile. The door opens. No footsteps, no warning. A voice cuts through the room. You've been working hard. Jinho flinches. He just comes and goes without a sound, he mutters under his breath. Then louder. Why do you look so rugged? Jinwoo smirks. Just came out of a gate. He tosses a heavy bag onto the desk. It lands with a solid thud. Jinho unzips it and nearly gasps. Magical cores, dozens of them. Did you clear a high-ranked gate? By yourself? Jinwoo nods. Just another day. Jinho stares at the glowing pile. With this, we won't even have to worry about employee salaries. Jinwoo shrugs. Employees? Jinho blinks. Yes, we still need one more guild member, remember? Jinwoo gives another small nod. Guildmaster, vice master, and a third. Jinho leans forward, suddenly serious. Even if it's just to meet the quota, we need someone reliable, someone who'll stick with us. Jinwoo shrugs again. That all? Jinho shakes his head. Number. There's something much more important. We need a guild name. Jinwoo blinks. Really? Yes, it's a very, very, very crucial matter, Hyung-nim. Jinwoo looks genuinely puzzled. This is the important stuff? Jinho gets animated, flailing with ideas. How about Sung-Yu Guild, after our last names? Or Yu-Sung Guild, Wooho Guild, Jin-Jin Guild? Jinwoo stares at him. Deadpan. Solo Play Guild. Silence. Jinho blinks. What? Was that supposed to be funny? Jinwoo raises a brow. We're solo hunters. It fits. Jinho sighs, then smiles. I guess even you have bad naming sense. He laughs softly. You really are human, after all. Suddenly, knock, knock. The two freeze. A voice from the hallway. Is this Hunter Sung Jinwoo's guild office? Jinho opens the door and freezes. Hunter Cha? Cha Hae-In stands in the doorway, calm, confident. Jinwoo steps forward, cautious. What are you doing here? She hesitates, then steadies herself. I'd like to join your guild. Cha Hae-In stepped inside, composed but visibly nervous. She was welcomed with a polite nod and offered a seat and a drink. The room fell quiet. Jinwoo's gaze narrowed slightly. Maybe I misheard her, he thought, so he asked again, calm but curious. What brings you here? Cha looked him in the eye. Her voice didn't waver. Like I said, I want to join your guild. Jinwoo tilted his head, confused. Did the chairman ask you to come here? No. Did Hunter Choi kick you out? Also no. He stared at her a little longer. She's pretending to be calm, but she's not. Her pulse, her breath, her face, it's turning red. She's hiding something. He leaned forward gently. So why would you want to join a solo play guild? Cha blinked, almost caught off guard. Wait, the name of your guild is Solo Play? Yes, Jinwoo answered without hesitation. The Vice Guild Master and I agreed on it. From the side, Jinho nearly choked. I never agreed to that. You didn't argue, Jinwoo replied coolly, then glanced back at Cha, and in that moment, his emotions began to cloud his logic. Why this guild? Why me? Why now? He reminded her calmly, You're still under contract with the Hunters Guild. Cha didn't flinch. I'm ready to face the penalty. Jinwoo's eyes sharpened. Our guild can't afford to pay a hunter like you. She cut him off. I don't need a payment. That's when Jinwoo grew suspicious. Why is she going this far for a guild that offers her nothing? He didn't ask it aloud, but she could feel the question in the air. Her mind raced. How could she explain this? How could she say what she truly felt? Then she remembered. Their first meeting, that strange scent. No rot, no stench. His mana was clean. She'd been intrigued. She looked up his name, dug into old records, and then that orc dungeon. The way he moved, the summons, the power. She couldn't stop thinking about him. She followed every piece of news, watched him from afar. Then came the S-rank duel. He saved her. Again. She flashes back to Jeju Island, the chaos, the screams, her body collapsing. Am I dying? Then shadows rise, light fades. A hand reaches through the smoke. It's him, Jinwoo. She wakes up in a helicopter, dazed. Did Jinwoo come? The chairman beside her answers gently. Yes, it was him. He saved you. She stared at the ceiling. It wasn't a dream. I nearly died, and he stood between me and death. And it could happen again. If I face death once more, I want him by my side. I want him there until I die. Back in the office, present time. Jinwoo noticed something shift. Her face grew even redder, her eyes heavier. Are you not going to answer me? Cha exhaled, slowly, then softly. I want to live a comfortable life. Jinwoo paused. That's it? He stared again. She's only 22, maybe 23. The weight of being S-rank, the scars of Jeju Island. Of course she'd want peace. He nodded, but deep down, he knew. This was about something more. There's an entrance test. Cha blinked. What? To join the guild. It's a new rule. Our vice master probably forgot to post it. Cut to Jinho awkwardly scratching his head, running off for snacks. Cha stepped forward. What kind of test? Jinwoo smirked. You have to defeat one of my summons. She stepped closer, eyes sharp. Is that all? I feel like you underestimate me, Mr. Sung. Jinwoo turned. His shadow rippled behind him. I'll be sure to choose the strongest one, just for you. Episode 1 ends here. Next episode, Cha Hae-In will face Igris, the Knight of Shadows, the sword that follows Jinwoo without question, and this time, he's not holding back. She's not just fighting a summon, she's fighting for a place beside the most powerful hunter alive. Will her blade be enough? Will Jinwoo see her differently after the duel? Or will the shadows remind her just how far she still has to go? Don't miss episode 2, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us, because next time, sword meets shadow, and only one will stand.